Hello, good morning, good afternoon. My name is Roman. I'm from the company Solarcleano, robotics manufacturer based in Luxembourg in the center of Europe. And today I'm here with you to talk about robotics cleaning, to introduce you to our cleaning lessons about robots. And if you're here, it means that you're joining for the Module 1. Today, the first lessons, I'm going to talk more about Solarcleano because at least I guess it's important to know a bit more about what we do, what the company does and so on. So thank you for your time, and once again, and I will repeat it all the time, any questions you might have, feel free to ask us anytime. Alright, so the first thing I want to remind, you can be a cleaner, you can be an installer, you can be active in the O&M. I guess this is the first thing I want to share with everybody. Rain doesn't do the job, and I guess that you as well sometimes you are facing these challenges of educating and trying to convince the people, but I'm with you. Rain doesn't do the job. Rain can help in some cases, but it will not do the job. So what about Solarcleano? So Solarcleano is a pretty young company. We started in 2017 in Luxembourg. We provide robotic systems for all types of projects. For projects below 500 kilowatts up to 2 gigawatts and so on. How did it go? How did everything start? It was in 2017 where we globally have two main CEOs, two main companies decided to create Solarcleano. There is first of all Mr. Paul Dutoit. Paul Dutoit is a major cleaner in France and in Belgium, so he has been cleaning solar panels for more than 15 years. And in 2017, Mr. Dutoit met Mr. Christophe Timmermans, who is the CEO of Volprotec, which is a major player in the safety. So it means that for all the safety access you need to go to rooftop, can be a ladder and so on, lifeline and so on. So Volprotec is quite a market leader in this type of industry. So Paul and Christophe met together, and Paul mentioned to Christophe, well, you have a lot of engineers, I have a lot of cleaners. Let's work together in developing solutions that will help all the cleaners from all over the world to work faster, safer, and always in an efficient way. What does it mean to clean properly? Because at the end of the day, the robot has been developed by cleaners, but it has developed as well for cleaners, with one main goal, having something working perfectly, 10 hours per day non-stop, all over the world, and again, as I've said, to give the best cleaning results without impacting the panels. So the main message of Solarcleano, it can be for all the robots, but is we try to develop things that are simple but of quality. Why? Because we started being based in Luxembourg, and we needed to make sure that even if we ship a robot in places like Hawaii, Australia, South Africa, any single people with a couple of minutes is able to take care of anything with the machines. It's easy to use, but it's as well easy to maintain, easy to repair. And that's the main idea, having something simple but of quality. Why of quality? Because we have some systems that are in operation in places like Dubai, Middle East, where sometimes it's more than 40 degrees Celsius on the panels, and you need to make sure that even if you have these extreme weather conditions, the robot can survive. So solutions, different robots for all types of projects. What does it mean? Is that with one single machine, and that's the main value, is that with one single machine, you're gonna use it to clean floating panels, to clean rooftops, to clean ground-mounted systems with different inclination up to 25 degrees and even more when you get practice. Some of our customers are cleaning all the time at 29. So everything is possible. Another key topic as well, I will discuss it a bit later, is about soiling. We noticed that once we provide solutions to cleaners and to partners in Canada, the soiling in Canada is not the same as the one in South Africa, as the one in Malaysia. So we had, as you can see here in front of me, to develop different type of bristles to be able again to clean all types of project. So designed to clean all types of project, even if it rains, in all types of conditions. Because a lot of people ask us, can I clean when it rains? Yes, you can. As I always make joke about it, we come from a place in Belgium where it's raining 300 days per year. Joking, if we would not be able to clean under the rain, we will not do anything. So that's a key thing. You have to be careful when you want to try to clean in cold conditions, so during the winter time. So if it's minus one, -2, or even less, we usually say that you can clean But in that scenario, you might have to use hot water, otherwise it will freeze automatically. As you can see on this picture as well, you can also in some cases use the robot for window cleaning, but once again, you know the limits of the inclination. Everything is is certified, so it means that in order to be able to put that kind of big machine on panels, we need to make sure that the machine itself is certified. It has been certified by all the major actors in the industry. All the major manufacturers, can be First Solar, can be Jinko Solar, Longi Solar. It's a challenge for us, as every single day you have a new manufacturer of panels on the ground. So we are constantly developing and making sure to get the right certification for our partners and for our customers. Briefly, the main use solution is the F1. We're gonna use this one mainly for projects that are between 500 kilowatts and 50 megawatts. For domestic rooftops, you will usually not use robots. In terms of return on investment, it starts to make sense when you have minimum 100 panels. Be careful as well, I guess if you're a cleaner you know it, but in the industry when we talk about cleaning, we talk about surface, how much surface I'm gonna clean, and globally if it's domestic rooftops, if you look in Europe, most of the time the domestic, they don't clean more than 1 time a year. If it's with the robot, in some places you're gonna clean 1 time a month, in some places 1 time a year. It really depends where you are based. And I really insist on it, is that if you have some key questions about your country itself, if you don't know how much you need to charge, what to take into account if you are based, let's say in Pennsylvania or another place, feel free to ask. Solarcleano is working now in more than 91 countries. So we had the chance to learn a lot from all these markets. F1s, as you can see, you can dismount it. Most use robot right now, around, at the date of today, 2024, it's around 800 of these units in operation. M1, the smaller unit for small project, you're gonna use it also for small canopies to clean windows and so on. We have a lot of customers, they have the F1 and the M1 for smaller projects. The T1, I will talk about it a bit later in a module where we talk about transport. It's a solution that we developed to transport the robot. And the last recent one is the B1, which has been developed for project of minimum 50 megawatts for very large scale project. It's a brand new machine, so stay connected and you will hear a bit more about B1 in a short term. So what can I expect? What can you expect from these lessons, from these online discussions? So during these courses, I will try to cover a few topics, and I will try not to talk too much only about robots, but also about the solar cleaning business. I mean, that's the goal of this network, is to exchange. But my plan is to really explain you from what we have learned from the past 7 years in 90 countries, what you as a cleaner or as a potential cleaner need to take into account when you go on the site, what you need to take into account when you give a price to a customer. I will as well talk about more the robot, like how to transport your robot yourself, different ways of doing this. So stay connected, and I see you in the next lessons right now. Thank you for your time.